All right. So what I was saying is that most women, they want like the most attractive guy they could get, and usually it's like the alpha male, the guy who's the most masculine, the guy
Tall.
who's a leader, whatever. Tall. I don't, whatever. Tall, whatever you want to
Yeah,
call
I gotta
it.
tell you some more about this tall thing. Anyway.
But what I'm saying is that I had a girl who I matched with on Tinder, and she was like, I was like, yo, meet me, let's go get a drink. And she's like, I don't drink, LOL. So I was like, cool, you can get a non-alcoholic drink. And then she's like, well, to tell you the truth, I'm not really into the bar scene, so I'd rather not go to a bar, right? And so I stopped communicating with her. I stopped talking to her. I'm like, we're done. I charged to the game, right?
See,
and it's because because she's not following my lead. She's not following my direction. She's not being cooperative in what I'm saying to do. Right. Now, so what's going to happen with this girl is that she'll get certain guys who will say, like, another guy who's sort of like...
Right, who'll be like, oh, okay, well, where would you like to go?
Exactly. And so, but what happens is the only type of guy that's going to do that is sort of like the beta male type of guy, which is the type of guy she's not that sexually attracted to or interested in anyway. You see what I'm saying? No, but that's what I'm saying. But see, most women aren't. And what happens is that the funny thing is that when a woman doesn't when she doesn't cooperate with a man, she usually is going to not all the time, but usually get guys who are more beta male type of guys, not the most attractive guys. The most attractive guys who are masculine are looking for women.
Attractive is a relative term.
No.
Some women.
No, it is a relative term. But what I'm saying is
there are very attractive beta men out there.
No, but this is what I'm trying to explain to you.
Sorry. Okay.
What I'm saying is this: is that what happens is that there's always going to be a balance. There has to be a balance of the masculine and the feminine. You see what I'm saying? So when a woman says, hey, I don't want to do this, and the guy is like, okay, what do you want to do? He is then following her. Therefore, she has more masculine. He has more feminine in this situation. So when a man is saying, hey, do this, and the girl follows, he's the more masculine. She's the more feminine. You see what I'm saying? And so there's always going to be that balance. So this is what I'm saying. When I'm dealing with a woman, it's imperative that she's following what I'm saying, because all that's saying to me is that she is responding to my masculine with her feminine. If she does not follow what I'm saying, then and I follow her, I'm responding to her masculine and I'm in my feminine in this situation. That's what I'm saying.
And so you're just not going to do it.
Yeah, so I'm not going to mess with her.
Either I'm the one leading or there's no conversation
exactly.
at all. So this makes me nervous because in the dating world, or in any world, I tend to be a more assertive woman, right? And not so much that I'm trying to be uncooperative with men, but I know how to lead, and I know how to make things run smoothly. So we were talking about how when I connect with a guy on Tinder, I'll be like, and they say, would you like to meet up? I'll be like, yeah, sure. When is good for you? And they'll be like, oh, what about this day? And I'll be like, okay, yeah, that day's fine. Where is convenient for you? And then I'll be like, what about one of these places? So what you were saying is I'm being more masculine. And I just thought of it as I'm just trying to make things happen and trying to I guess this is my way of being cooperative is yeah, we're going to meet up and this is the way to make it go smoothly is me saying, when are you free? Where is good for you? What about this place? And then being like, okay, this place, this time, see you then.
Right, but what I'm saying is that by you doing all of that, that's masculine energy. That's all I'm saying.
But what am I going to do? I want things to run smoothly.
I know, but what I'm saying is that if you're into...
Just step back and let them lead in a way that might not be as smooth?
No, but if they lead in a way that's not smooth, then that's showing that this guy is not necessarily a masculine type of leader type of guy.
I think it's just showing that he doesn't have as much dating experience as me, and that's okay because I have lots and lots of dating experience, and I'm good at setting things up, and I'm good at making things happen. I'm just good at that naturally.
No, but it's not about you being good or bad at it. It's, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is
I'm better than average. I think.
No, but this is what I'm saying.
Not to be tooting my own horn, but I'm saying I think that because I'm good at it, I feel like I might as well use this skill I have in my dating life so that things run smoothly, so that we find a time that's good for both of us and a place that's good for both of us, because I know how to move that forward and make it happen.
No, but this is what I'm saying. Okay, for example, Okay,
And I'm not
hold on.
trying to emasculate
No, it's
anybody.
not that you're trying
I'm just
to.
trying
I'm
to
saying
like
no. I'm not trying to say that you're trying to. I'm saying that there's a reason why you feel you need to, because there's a void of masculine men taking the initiative to actually set it up right. So what I'm saying is the reason why women don't actually go and approach guys in the street, you know, is of course they're scared and, you know, they're scared of getting rejected or whatever, and it's not socially acceptable, yada yada yada.
Right.
But the main reason is women don't approach men or don't have to because men do it. We're the ones doing it, so they don't have to do it. You see what I'm saying? So since the man does it, since men are doing it, women actually don't have to do it. You see what I'm saying?
You're saying I would never feel the need to
right, if you had a guy
lead
that
in these
right,
kind of
if the guy was already leading.
And yet, I would say 90% of the time, that's how it happens.
Yeah, because you got a lot of soft dudes out here nowadays. That's what I'm saying.
See, I wasn't even thinking that would be an issue, right? Like, I'm not trying to, like I said, I'm not trying to emasculate anybody. I'm just trying to be like, this is a way that it'll work.
Well, let me ask you a question. If any, let's say certain dudes that you would mess with or whatever, right? When you guys stop messing around, do you notice like a guy being very like passive aggressive, or is he just straight up and says, "Yo, listen, you know, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that," and you know what I'm saying? Like, is he straightforward with saying, "Hey, I'm not trying to see you anymore," or is he a little bit more like passive with it? I'm just saying.
Well, guys never want to stop seeing me. No, I'm joking. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think like of specific examples. I don't know. I guess so. I know. I feel like maybe what you're trying to say is without intending to. Maybe I'm creating a dynamic with the guys I date where I'm the more leader.
No, you're not creating
right?
it. No, you're
and
not.
And so maybe I'm connecting with more, like you said, beta males, and maybe in the end they're more passive aggressive or less.
But
like,
what I'm saying is that you're
direct.
not creating it though. That's what I'm saying. You're not creating it. They just are that, and which is why they respond to like. Because what I'm saying is that if it was me and you on the Tinder,
right.
and you said, "Hey, here's these 3 places. You know, pick one, and then we'll meet." Right? Me being a masculine
but the way
dude,
I see it, just so you know, I'll be like, would you like to check out one of these places? And I'll give 3 options that I know are both convenient for me and for him. Or I'll say, are one of these places convenient for you? Right?
Right. And I would say no, even if it was. Because it's not, because you know it's not convenient for me? Following your lead. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is I would pick a different place just because I need for you.
See, I don't want this to go public. Now everyone's going to be like, okay, next time a woman suggests a place, I need to be like, no, this other place. And now I'm like, this is so tricky.
But that's how it should be, because the guy has to see if you are going to follow him.
But you're saying that you use this as a test. What if you've already sort of tested and you're like, okay, she seems cooperative. She seems like, you know, she's not trying to cause any problems, and she's really just like me, just trying to set this up so that we can meet.
No, and this is what I'm saying.
And then we take it from there.
This is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that there's something wrong with the woman saying, "Hey, there's this cool spot over so-and-so. Would you like to go there?" I'm like, that's fine. You can say that. There's nothing wrong with that.
But you're not going to agree to go there.
Right. Me agreeing to go there is me fucking up. It's not her. She's not doing anything wrong. I'm doing something wrong by agreeing to it because I need to test her to see if she's cooperative with me. Because if I go to that place and meet her, I don't, let's say I meet her and then next you know, we're talking and we're hanging out, and then I notice that, oh, this girl is kind of like, you know, she doesn't listen to anything I'm saying. She's not being cooperative or whatever. You understand? And so,
and then you'll be like, oh, this is the reason.
And see the reason why I didn't notice that was from before, when I was on the dating app or whatever, and I'm trying to set up the date. I didn't do anything or say anything to get her to show me that she's cooperating with my leadership. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Damn.
So what I'm saying is that if I want to date, because a lot of times on the sites, the girls will be like, "Hey, can we talk on here more?" If I'm like, "Oh, sure, let's talk on here more," I'm following you. If you're saying, "Hey, meet me here," and I'm like, "Okay, cool, let's meet there," I'm following you. So now I haven't set up anything to where if you say, hey, let's talk on here, or I say, you know what, matter of fact, how about you call me and then we'll talk. So if you call me,
you, Mr. Licari, always say.
Right. So if you call me and then we talk, that's showing that you're following my instructions. I said to call me and now we're talking. We're doing everything that we're still communicating. We're still being cooperative. But what I'm saying is that
she said, I want to talk on here.
Right. But I said, let's talk on the phone. And then she listened to what I said, meaning she is cooperative.
Okay.
And that's the point. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Or if she says, hey, let's meet at the Main Street bar. And I'm like, you know what? Matter of fact, let's not meet there. Let's meet at the Central Street bar or whatever. And then she's like, okay, cool. Again, second thing where she's cooperating. So now I'm like, okay, this girl actually listens to what I say. She's following my leadership.
So far, so good. Yeah.
Right. You see what I'm saying? Because you could be really cool and you could be really cordial. You could be really cooperative and say, hey, meet here. And you could be a cool chick. But I don't know yet because I haven't put you through any type of, test to say, hey, what's good? Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't give you any type of thing to follow or to comply with. You see what I'm saying? And this is what I'm saying, where this is why guys end up getting with women, and the women will sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes be uncooperative, be a headache, be, annoying, have an attitude problem, all this other stuff, because you haven't vetted her.
You didn't check.
You didn't check. Right. You didn't check to see if she was, same thing if you meet a girl in a bar, at a club, you got to do the same thing. You got to be like, you got to tell a girl to do something.
I find this tricky because I having listened to what you say so much, I try really hard to be cooperative, right? So, like, the way I saw it is I'm being cooperative by making sure that if they say let's meet up, that I'm agreeing if I want to meet up, right? Or to be as agreeable and cooperative as possible in the situation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that it's not your fault of you doing what you're doing as far as like, oh, let me set it up because it'll be easy for us to meet here. I'm
just trying to be cooperative. I'm trying to do what they said they want to do, which is to meet up.
Right.
So they initially said, I won't say it first, usually. I'll let them say,
like, let's meet up. Right.
Right. Then when they say that, I'll agree to it. And this is just an extension of me agreeing to it.
No, but what I'm saying is that you intercepted leadership. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, so it has to be continuous cooperation. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for continuous cooperation. Yes, from the woman. That's what I'm saying.
Right, but you wouldn't say I'm being uncooperative by trying to like.
No. That's what I'm saying. You're not being uncooperative by trying to pick a place.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that the man just needs to see if she's being cooperative by him actually orchestrating the situation
and her agreeing.
So she could be like, hey, let's meet up here, and then you have to decline her. You see, like, I don't care if the fucking bar is right next door to your house and it'll be super convenient. No,
we're not the one that's next closest.
Right, exactly. You see what I'm saying? Like, don't. And this is what I'm saying. The rule is don't ever follow the girl. Now, once a girl becomes your girlfriend and your wife, then there's a little bit more leeway there where you can, like, decisions could be made, compromise and shit. But when you first get in with a girl, you have to see how compliant and cooperative she is to what you're saying. You see what I'm saying? And that's and you don't see that if you're just following what she's saying to do. Right, what she's suggesting, you won't know. That's what
she might be cool.
Yeah, she might be cool, but she might not be. You see what I'm saying?
Right,
and so
this way you'll
right, and the thing is this.
Figure it out. So this is why it's tricky for me is like if I'm trying to be cooperative and I'm allowing a guy to lead and I'm allowing a guy to be like, let's meet up here, and I look at where this here is and I'm like, oh shit, it's so out of my way. I'm not going to be able to make it there by the time I said, right? Then I feel uncooperative being like, oh, actually, that's way out of my way, or can we make the time different, or anything like that. Like, to me, that, one, makes me look uncooperative, and two, gets in the way of this flow of us meeting up.
Right. Well, but this is what I'm saying. For the guy should know, hey, where are you coming from? Where are you located, so that he can pick a place that's both convenient for you and him. And
ideally he does.
Yeah.
But like I said, not everybody is
I know.
good at setting up dates as some of us.
No, I know. And what I'm saying is that as a,
or as experienced in setting up dates.
I'm saying as a guy, and this is even the crazier part, is that if the girl is really into you, right? If she's really,
she'll
really,
just fucking
she'll
make
just
it
fucking
happen.
make it happen. Exactly. That's what
See,
I'm
but
saying.
I'm not that into somebody I haven't met yet. I'm
But-
never that into someone I haven't met yet.
You just haven't met the right guy you haven't met yet.
Click the link below to get the ebook 60-Second Game. In this book, you'll learn how your confidence, verbal communication skills, appearance, response to rejection, and honesty can affect your game. Click the link below to get your copy today.
Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below to send me a question. If you have a question on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which teaches you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And 3, I want you to click the link under that one to go to Bad Boy Membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month.
What's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.